Now at 10, the loss of a trailblazing American politician, Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman to ever sit on the Supreme Court, has died at the age of 93. Thank you so much for joining us on KRON 4 News at 10. I'm Vicki Leviakis.
I'm Ken Wayne. The pioneering justice began her legal career here in the Bay Area. KRON 4's Dan Thorne joins us live in the studio with how she's being remembered locally. Dan.
Ken, O'Connor was from Arizona, but later graduated from Stanford Law and also started her career in San Mateo County. Back in the 1950s, it was difficult for women to work in law firms, but she found a way and eventually made history.
We're very proud. We're very, very proud that she was here. She would come back every now and then.
San Mateo County District Attorney Stephen Wagstaff remembering Sandra Day O'Connor, the first woman Supreme Court justice, kick-started her career with the DA's office shortly after graduating from Stanford. Wagstaff says at the time it was difficult for women to get a paying job as a lawyer, but it was a compelling letter that got a young Sandra Day that first job.
We still have the letter. I have it here in my hand. And it's this beautiful letter talking about her desire to why she wants to practice law. And she applied to office because she had heard that the DA's office in Redwood City would hire women.
2 years later, Day would marry her law school classmate, John O'Connor, and move to Arizona. After years of growing influence in the legal and political worlds, in 1981, President Ronald Reagan nominated O'Connor as an Associate Justice on the U.S. Supreme Court.
And I think we will remember her as being somebody who tried to find consensus, tried to find compromise, and was the center of a court that, frankly, at this point really doesn't have a center.
Loyola Marymount law professor Jessica Levinson says O'Connor understood the pressure of being the first woman on the Supreme Court. The judge's approach to the law was as a moderate and was the deciding vote on many important decisions affecting civil rights, the environment, and voting rights, among others.
Criticism in support of her was always that she didn't really have a doctrine that she adhered to. Her guiding principle was, what will be the practical effect of these particular decisions?
Wagstaff says he's saddened by her death, but remembers O'Connor as someone who really cared.
She was the most gracious, wonderful, a humble person one could imagine, despite having been a person of such importance in the history of the United States.
Well, O'Connor retired from the nation's highest court in 2006, and the court said in a statement today that she died from complications related to advanced dementia and a respiratory illness.
Lucky to have her, right?
Right.
How
and
things have changed.
Yeah, how things have changed so much. We were just talking before about whether or not she would even be a Supreme Court justice today. I mean, other than the fact that it would be historic because she would be the first woman, but just the extremes on both sides that you see these days.
So she was a moderating force, swing vote. I had read that she was, considered a conservative when she first got there, but as her age advanced, she moderated her views to become a little more liberal even.
Yeah.
So, yeah, interesting life.
Thank you, Dan.
Okay, thank you, Dan.